Hello everyone, my name is Crystal and today I am going to be briefly explaining my process for my most recent art project, which is a study from a very famous music video called X Factor by the talented Miss Lauryn Hill. So, first things first, I open up my favorite free software, Blender. I think this is Blender 2.83, I believe. I did this project a while ago. It's only now I'm just having this opportunity to share it. And I use that to do all of my 3D assets, the lighting, etc. And because the music video, like the picture itself, it's not complicated, it's just a few assets here and there, like a TV, a plant pot, the door handle, etc. So it's just basically just figuring out how to place the lighting for the sun and placing your camera in the 3D space, and that was pretty much it. It's not complicated. And I'm fairly new to Blender still, like I only just started officially learning it last year, and so far so good. No complaints. I've been watching a lot of tutorials and stuff, so it's going well. And I didn't get too complicated with the texturing. I just used basic materials and voila. Now for the second part of the project, I took the rendered image and I opened it in another software called Krita. And that is another free software that I started using recently. It's also very, very good. Highly recommend for those of you who are beginner artists. You could do drawing, sketching, digital painting, animation, all that good stuff. Highly recommend. Plus it's free. I'm just doing a simple sketch of Miss Lauryn Hill. And then I started moving on to using the Lasso Tool. I don't even think it's called the Lasso Tool here in Krita. I should double check that, but it comes in very handy, especially for those sharp edges. And then I struggled a lot with her face. The way how I was drawing her face, it doesn't look like Lauryn Hill's face. Everything that I was trying to do, look at that. It don't look like her face. So eventually you'll see my decision to just get rid of her face. It was a quick solution. I was only referencing off of that one image, which was the actual paused music video on my MacBook Pro, which I am using as a second monitor. And I didn't zoom in, I didn't, search up any other pictures of her face for reference. I just did basically what I saw. I drew what I saw. And like I said earlier, it's a study. So we can't expect it to be perfect, but at the same time, I wanted it to be an interpretation of how I perceive the image, or in this case, the paused frame on the music video. Eventually, it became a more silhouette style for my digital painting, which is okay. I had a different picture in my head, but it's okay. It came out way better than I imagined. So it was more motivation for me to get this project done. And I did give myself a time limit. I was not spending more than a day. Having a main focus and a goal for your image, it really does help. A goal and lots of practice. Like what I've been doing almost every day on my Instagram stories. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, hi! Happy New Year! I should probably get back to explaining what I'm doing. So right now I'm entering the finishing touches on the picture. I'm adding in the shadows, and I'm using the same brush that I use for the entire digital painting. I didn't get fancy with the brushes. I used the exact same brush. What is it called? Block textured 2. Block underscore textured underscore 2. Yeah. I use that brush for everything. Like everything. And I'm not saying that that's the best brush in Krita to use for the best results. No. It's just the brush that happened to be the best result for this particular study. Krita has a lot of default brushes and they're really good. Just experiment with the brushes, try them out, and just see what happens. So with some color correction and some post-production work, there you go. Lots of improvements to be made, however, I would save that for the next project. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to, no pressure, to see more content from me, because not every project that I do is going to be posted on YouTube. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, and take care. Bye!